What's up everybody, Commander Sanctum here, and today we're taking a look at the new red-white-blue Commander Precon from Tarkir Dragonstorm, Jeskai Striker. For this Precon upgrade, we're going to be swapping out 10 cards from the original deck for a new set of 10 that, combined, will be under $15 on TCG Player. The purpose of the 10 card $15 combination is that this upgrade will be more geared towards someone who may go to an LGS with some friends, play with the Precons a few times, then want to quickly and cheaply upgrade them in the store. We'll also be keeping with the spirit of a Precon, upgrading the deck with thematic or unique cards, rather than simply the best generic cards in each color. With that, let's take a look at what we'll be changing. Shiko and Narset Unified, the commander of the Jeskai Striker Precon, is all about spells, and more spells. We'll be leaning into this spellslinger theme, adding more instants and sorceries, alongside some additional payoffs for casting said instants and sorceries. Since we have access to white, we have some of the best targeted permanent removal in the game. The deck already has Swords to Plowshares in it, but not Path to Exile, making for an easy auto-include. Generous Gift and Stroke of Midnight are other great removal spells that are cheap and can be very effective when copied with Shiko and Narset's ability. Reality Shift is an additional removal spell that's even exile based, making it closer to Swords or Path in usability. Unsummon is a non-kill spell that can remove a creature, all for a low cost of a single blue mana. Dovin's Veto is one of the most effective counterspells in the game, being uncounterable itself and only costing 2 mana. Gitaxian Probe is always a great spellslinger card, since it can be cast for free mana-wise and replaces itself with this draw effect. Unexpected Windfall is another great, cheap card draw spell that could give you 2 mana back in the form of treasure when cast, letting you more easily cast more spells in that turn. For non-instant or sorcery spells to include in the deck, we have Balmor Battlemage Captain, which works great alongside all the token generators in the Jeskai Striker deck, since it'll make them larger and gain trample with each spell cast. Fiery Inscription is another great payoff for casting instants and sorceries, dealing 2 damage to each opponent per spell. This type of damage can add up super quickly in a deck like this, ending the game faster than normal. With these final cards, our total for the additions comes in at a nice $10.59 on TCG Player. For removals, we'll first take out some of the instants and sorceries that are more expensive in nature and provide us little value. This would include Baral's Expertise, Deep Analysis, and Sublime Epiphany. Since we want to make sure we still have enough instants and sorceries, we'll need to remove other card types as well. Curse of Opulence and Tempest Technique are 2 enchantments that provide little benefit for our overall spellslinger theme. Creatures like Elsha Threefold Master, Haughty Djinn, Mangara the Diplomat, Transcendent Dragon, and Velomachus Lorehold will also be removed for not completely jiving with our theme, or being a bit too expensive to make sense. A number of these cards are still good in their own right, it's just important to have a higher number of instants and sorceries to make sure our deck synergizes well, so they need to go. Let me know what you think of this quick and cheap Precon upgrade for Jeskai Strikers from Tarkir Dragonstorm. If you have any other cheap additions you think would fit well with our spellslinger theme, leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to see what other options you all have that fit in our arsenal. If you liked this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to be notified of the next Precon upgrade for Tarkir Dragonstorm. See you all in the next one.